Writing years before Hick, the views of Karl Barth could not have been more different. He'd been well on the way to becoming another liberal theologian when the carnage of the First World War unleashed itself on Europe, overseen and approved of by the Church. Shaken to his core, Barth blamed this arrogance on a liberal theology that could mould God as it pleased. For Barth, man had coined God, constructed him in his image, adapted and used him to shape his own ends. Man had deserted God. Reading Paul's letter to the Romans as if for the first time, Barth took himself back to that early understanding of Christ and put him firmly centre stage. Christ was the centre, not man. Everything started with Christ. Barth belongs to the so-called Reformed tradition, which has its roots in Calvinism. The Reformed tradition sees man as corrupt and living in total depravity, unable to escape the sin of Adam, witnessed in war, greed, and egotism. Being human is to be sinful, unable to approach a God who is totally different to the creatures he has made. But this God doesn't want to be without us. Separated from us by our otherness and the depths of our sin, he intervenes by becoming man. It's in that act, that single act of intervention, that salvation takes place. The fact of Christ that God became man is the atonement. In Christ's death, the old human being ceases to be, as Christ bridges the gulf between God and his creatures. So the true God intervenes to become a true human being. As he does, the children who were his enemies become his children again. Revelation and reconciliation are interdependent. The act of God revealing himself is also the act by which he reconciles himself to humanity. And this hypostatic union is the heart of what Barth means. The Christ event, the divine but equally human life of Jesus, belongs to the essence of God himself and is all the revelation you need.